Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to another AFL Evolution 2 coach career video. So today's video we're taking on the North Melbourne Football Club. We're coming off a disappointing loss to the Adelaide football team in Adelaide. But as you guys can see, we're currently sitting 6th on the ladder, 8 wins and 5 losses. This is a big game for us considering we lose this and we could there could be a massive chance we could slip out of the 8, and if we win, well, we definitely could move into the top 4. So I actually did versus the North Melbourne Football Club on my Giants career as well. So pretty weird how both fixtures line up. So before we get into team selection and all that good stuff, let's have a look at the ladder. Joe Danaher is leading the Sydney Swans to 11 wins and 3 losses. The Bulldogs, who we did play in the grand final last year, are 10 wins and 2 losses. 3 losses, and the Pies 3rd. The Gold Coast Suns are 4th as we get into the sports bet odds for the week. So the Bombers are very well favoured in this game over the Roos at Marvel. $2.60 North Melbourne to the Bombers, $1.45. We haven't played North yet in this series. I think we went 1-on-1 against them last year, so it should be an exciting contest. So in this week, Devon Smith returns and Nick Carl, or Cahill, whatever you want to call it. He had a pretty good game in Adelaide. I mean, kicked 2 goals on debut, but Devon Smith, a bit of experience, returned to the team. So this is the team that will be taking on the North Melbourne Football Club. Jordan Ridley, Hurley, Ambrose, Adam Sard, Cale Hooker, Connor McKenna, Darcy Parish, Andy McGrath, Dyson Heppel, Orazio Fantasia, James Stewart, Jake Stringer, Anthony McDonald, Tipamudi, Jeremy Cameron, Devon Smith. We need Cameron to fire in this game. Sammy Draper, Dylan Shield, Zachy Merritt. And on the bench, we've got Kyle Langford, Jacob Townsend, Jaden Laverty, and Tom Cutler. So an exciting matchup for the Bombers and the Roos. Round 15 action from Marvel. We win this, and there's a massive chance we can definitely push for a top 4 spot in the next couple of weeks. The finals are just around the corner, so there's some exciting videos to come. It is the Bombers and the Roos.
Hello and welcome to Saturday Night Football. I'm Anthony Hudson. Tonight we're here at Marvel Stadium. Taking the field tonight will be Essendon and North Melbourne. And the crowd are appreciating it. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
Here we go, the Bombers and the Roos underway from Marvel Stadium. Now, this game actually does start out with the camera on the side. I end up changing it. You guys will see this as North Melbourne get the quick and fast start. They go inside 50 here, and Jice Himkin, 1 out with Michael Hurley, struggles, so you can see the camera switches. And the Roos are away. A minute to go. A minute to go in the game. Minute started and the Roos are away, and they just applied so much pressure in this game. The ball goes inside 50 here. Connor McKenna throws the ball, which results on a shot on goal for the Roos. Mason Wood, he lines up, he kicks the goal, and the Roos are away. I mean, this was a shell shock start for the Bombers. I mean, we haven't really got out of the blocks too often, but we haven't been really jumped like this. You guys will see an impressive performance from the Roos. Probably one of our most disappointing performances in a quarter, but have a look at this from the North Melbourne Football Club. This is going to hit the post, and it bounces through. Aaron Hall kicks another, and the Roos have 3 early goals in this game, 3 straight 18-0, and they are not done yet. They move the ball forward. We can't stop them. I mean, it is all North Melbourne here, applying all sorts of pressure, and another shot on goal, which results in Mason Wood kicking his 2nd goal. The Roos have 4 opening quarter goals, 4 straight 24 to the Bombers 0, and they are applying all sorts of pressure here. Now, we did have multiple chances when we went inside 50 here, you guys will see, but this North team, my God, were just proving to be so much. I mean, this actually happened last season. Simpkin again over Hurley. This happened last season. We played North at the MCG, and they absolutely dominated us early on. I think they kicked like the first 4 or 5 goals, and we just couldn't get back into the game. And this was the same story this game. James Short in the ruck, he gets the tap down. Andy McGrath, who was, I mean, serviceable in this game. Lovely handle over to Langford, who gives it over to Stringer for our first goal, and he kicks the goal. So the Bombers get our first goal after conceding 5 goals to the Roos. So 1 straight 6 plays, 6-1-37 at this stage, and they were just moving the ball. I mean, this was a team possessed. I mean, I can't believe what was happening here. Hooker can't spoil. Kane Turner takes the mark. He goes back, kicks another one. They have 7 opening quarter goals. If you can believe that, 7 opening quarter goals from the Roos. And they were just applying all sorts of pressure here. They go inside 50 again, and our defense was just under so much pressure. They couldn't spoil. Paul Ahern, he lines up. He sneaks that home. And the Roos get 8 opening quarter goals. I could not believe it. 8-1-49. To the Bombers, 1 straight 6. A very disappointing opening term. A 43-point lead to the Roos. We just did not come to play in this game. I mean, one of those performances. I mean, Paddy Ambrose, Andy McGrath, Michael Hurley are leading disposals. Jakey Stringer our only goal, but have a look at that. Ben Jacobs 6 disposals as we get into this second term. And I mean, we had to prove something. I mean, 43 points down at the break. We had to come. We had to just. We definitely had to get the first goal of the quarter if we're going to be any chance. And Darcy Parish here, he misses to the left-hand side. He had a few pings on goal in this game, Darcy Parish. But our pressure was pretty good. You see here throwing the ball, free kick to Devon Smith. His return game, his first game back from injury. He's been out for a while, Devon Smith. He lines up. He's around 30 metres out, and he kicks the goal for the Bombers. So we get our second, which gives us a little bit of hope, just basically on the fact that we're being completely outplayed here. Michael Hurley can't run over this, and Ben Brown kicks another for the Roos. They just had all the answers in this game. Tipperwoody, though, gives it over to Fantasia. Fantasia gets run down. We're under so much pressure. He kicks the goal. 3-1-19 to the Roos 55 here. We actually were applying a little bit of pressure here. You see Anthony McDonald, Tipperwoody lie. A really nice tackle, get hold on the ball. So that's 2 goals in a row. Brings the game back to 30 points, but North Melbourne just had the answers in this game. 26 plays 55 here. Jeremy Cameron, you've got to kick this goal. Settled down and misses to the right-hand side. 26 plays 55 as the Bombers still. I mean, we're applying. I mean, this basically sums up our game. You'll see this here. Sammy Draper in the ruck gets the tap down. They end up throwing the ball here. Great tackle from Zachy Merritt. Now, Zachy Merritt is around 55 metres out when he lines up here. Has a shot on goal. Jeremy Cameron tries to shepherd this through, and it's called a block. It is called a block, and it comes down the other end. And have a look at this. Adam Sard, though, getting a goal-saving tackle here, you'll see. But some poor running here from Paddy Ambrose and a goal off the ground to Kane Turner, which results in extending the North Melbourne lead. A really big lead for the Roos, and they are not done yet. Ben Brown gets tackled, but they've just got numbers everywhere. Toddy Goldstein lines up. He kicks another for the Roos, and this is getting embarrassing for the Bombers. 30 minutes have gone in the term, and they've kicked 11 opening half goals for the Roos as the siren sounds. We head into halftime. Just an overall disappointing performance. Disappointing. I mean, we just did not turn up in this game. It really felt like they were all over us in this game. So 11-1-67 the Roos, the Bombers 4-2-26. Connor McKenna probably our best so far, and Devon Smith been really good. So let's get into this second half here. A real flat performance from the Bombers. I mean, we do get a little bit of a run on here. You guys will see Dyson Heppel gets the chip over the top, finds Fantasia. Fantasia goes back on a tough angle. He's around, I'd say, 40 metres out, 35 metres out, and just squeezes it home. So we kick our 5th goal of the game, but the Roos had 5 goals in the first 16 minutes. So we were definitely behind here. Anthony McDonald, Tipperwoody trying to start something for the Bombers. Goes inside 50 here. 1 out, Jeremy Cameron. Can't take the mark, but have a look at this beautiful roving from Cameron, who runs in. He's been a bit quiet lately, Jeremy Cameron, after I think he kicked 7 goals or 6 goals a few weeks ago. He's been a bit quiet. He kicks a nice goal, and the Bombers still trying everything to get back in this game. You see a lovely tackle here from Anthony McDonald, Tipperwoody. Handball over the top, which results in another goal for the Bombers, and we are a chance here. 44 plays 67. Once we kick this goal, this is when the Roos, they really started to respond here. You see holding the ball. I think it might have been holding the ball or something like that decision, and they go back and kick a goal through. Ben Jacobs was really good in this game to extend their lead. Adam Sard through the middle here, goes inside 50. Jeremy Cameron 1 out, can't take the mark, and that is the story of the night. McMillan takes a nice mark, and the Roos clear. So the Roos, just like I said, had answers in this game. Paddy Ambrose gets the handball to Stewart, and all our handball game was just getting broken up. Have a look at that intercept. Beautiful intercept there from Paul Ahern, and he kicks another for the North Melbourne Football Club as we head into the final term. Disappointing night for the Bombers. 35-point leaders, the North Melbourne Football Club. We haven't really been beaten like this for a while in this series. 7-2-44 the Bombers to the Roos. 13-1, 79. Now, Zachy Merritt also got injured in this game. He got injured in the second term. I decided to leave him out there, which is so disappointing considering just how good of a season Zach Merritt's had and how many weeks he may miss. But Darcy Parish gets handball over the top to Fantasia, runs in and just squeezes his home to make the scoreboard look a little bit more respectful. And now, it was only a minute gone in this term, and I thought maybe there was a chance for us to get back in this, but it was just a little bit too little too late. Toddy Goldstein basically seals the game here. Extends the lead to 35 points for the Roos, and they were not done yet. Turner gets the handball over the top, and Michael Hurley was just convincingly beaten by Jai Simpkin, who was playing a deep forward role in this game. Michael Hurley was just beaten. All ends up in this game, and he just really had no answers for this. As Sammy Draper here, one of the good things, he had a really nice game. He has a chance here to kick his first ever goal for the club. He played, I think, 3 or 4 games last year, and he's played 4 consecutive games now. He goes back, kicks the goal, so his first ever goal for the club, and he was really good in this game, Sammy Draper. He's got a chance to be probably the best forward in the league. The best ruckman in the league, as you see Fantasia had a few shots on goal, misses to the right-hand side. 59 plays 61 when Dyson Heppel. So Heppel takes a nice intercepting mark here. Now, Heppel was really good in this game. He's actually starting to play some good footy. Dyson Heppel, ever since he come back into the team. He goes back, he slots the goal for the Bombers and kicks our 10th of the night. This was a disappointing performance from the Bombers. I mean, it just wasn't our night. I mean, North Melbourne jumped the gun. They were 43 points up at quarter time. It's just one of those games where Jacobs runs in, he kicks another one. He was best on ground by, Taylor Garner kicks goal, but Ben Jacobs set this up. He was best on ground by absolutely a country mile. As Sam Draper has another chance. He had a few chances, Sammy Draper, in this game to kick a goal and register a goal, but the Bombers just not good enough in this match as the North Melbourne Football Club get the win. This is a disappointing game considering North are outside the 8, and the way we conceded this game, the way we performed, it just was not good enough, and we need to respond next week. I think we've got the Eagles next week, so it's going to be very important that we get the job done. So 11-6, 72, the Bombers to the Roos, 17-1, 103. They only kicked the 1 behind, and they were just so good. Devon Smith, 9 disposals. Connor McKenna was really good off the halfback. Orazio Fantasia kicked 3, but was very quiet. Dyson Heppel kicked 1. Toddy Goldstein, best on ground performance, kicking 2 goals and dominating in the ruck. So overall, disappointing night for the Bombers. Disappointing just the fact that we could have been a lot better than this. We're supposed to be a top 4 team. We're just coming off a grand final win, and the way we performed. Also, losing Zach Merritt's going to be hard. I think he's out for a month, so he'll probably miss to the final series, which is very disappointing. Missing Zach Merritt is going to hurt quite a lot. I mean, there's a massive chance he could actually miss all the way if we don't even get him back for the grand final or anything like that. So Connor McKenna gets the 5 votes. Devon Smith gets 4. McDonald Tipperwoody's game was pretty good. I thought his pressure up forward was good. Sam Draper gets 2, and Dyson Heppel gets 1. He's starting to make a move, Dyson Heppel. He's starting to get a few more votes. Connor McKenna was our Coleman medalist, if you guys... the Norm Smith medalist, if you guys can remember that, in the grand final. So well done to Connor McKenna. Devon Smith, his return game, I thought he was really good as we look at the leaderboard for another week. Zachy Merritt, Dylan Shields still tied on 25. Adam Sard, 22. So Zach Merritt's going to take a hit not being in the team for the next couple of weeks. He's J21 votes. Will definitely be at a critical value there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next AFL Evolution 2 video.